Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a lot going on. This is my day off. I've been to physical therapy this morning. I've been to get an oil change on my vehicle, a car wash, ran to Goodwill and to Dollar Tree this morning. So as you know, I got a new fish aquarium and I've been adding fish to it because it's 75 gallons. So to make it look like there's actually fish in there, I've been having to buy more fish and add more fish. Now, the original fish that I bought included, no, that wasn't the, yeah, it was the original. The original fish that I bought included 3 beta female fish, which is considered a sorority. Now, when I bought these fish, I've always heard that betas are aggressive, but they say it's the male beta. So I bought 3 females. And they were fine until I put the second set of fish in the tank. And one of them is called a Cory catfish. So when I put the Cory catfish in there, my female beta started attacking them immediately. Like nipping at them, chasing them around, being territorial. So I have 5 Cory catfish. So that meant that the female betas had to come out. So I removed the female betas, put them back into the little containers that they came in. And it's probably been about 4 days. So I was thinking, what am I going to do with these female betas? Because they are beautiful fish and I don't want to just flush them down the toilet. But I also cannot leave them in here with the community. So I went to Goodwill. I found what I think is a very cute little bowl to put them in. And if they kill each other, that's fine. Because if cousins kill cousins, then that's on them. So I found something to put them in separately, which now means I'm going to have 2 tanks. But the little one is very little. It may even go in my bedroom. So I got a bowl at Goodwill. I also needed a bucket for my fish tank for water changes, because I also checked the water quality today. And it's high in nitrates. So the solution for that is to change a certain percentage of the water, and of course have live plants and just some different things. So the first thing I tried was to change out a percentage of the water. So because I didn't have a bucket, I had to use like kitchen pots and pans. So when I was in Goodwill, I found a bucket that was $3.99, so I got it. Let me show it to you. I think it's 9 quarts. So this is the bucket I got at Goodwill for $3.99. And then I went to Dollar Tree and found the exact same bucket for $1.50. So I was not happy about that. But anyway, I have 2 buckets that'll help me with water changes and just to keep in the fish tank area. I also bought some little shelves for under here. Just some small little shelves to sit the food on. And I bought a couple of other little things just that'll go with the fish tank. Also in Dollar Tree, I got some black rocks to put into the bottom of this bowl that I got. And when I was in Goodwill, I found a little bitty fake plant that I'm going to put in there. So I'm going to do that. I already got the rocks cleaned up, sitting in the sink in a bowl. Now I'm going to clean the bowl that I'm going to put the fish in. So I'm going to bring you along with me for that. Let me show you the new fish that I have. So the big red ones, those are new. Those are a type of tetra. These black and white striped looking ones are also a type of tetra. That's new. And then all the little bitty colorful ones are guppies. And I have a school of neon tetras. Those aren't new, but I did buy more. So now I have 10 of those. And 6 of the bigger guppies, 3 of the black and white ones and 3 of the red ones. I don't know how many guppies I have. Over 20 though, but they're small. And here are the Cory catfish. That's one of them. They're albino. They're so cute. They have red eyes. But that's one of the ones that my female betas were nipping at and harassing. There's another one over here in the rocks. But anyway, let me show you how the girls have had to live for the last few days since they don't know how to act. And one of the containers, I don't know what happened to it. So one of them went into this Parmesan cheese container. But they're all alive and well, but I am going to hook them up with their own little environment today. So hang around with me for that. I'll be right back. Okay, so like I said, this is what I bought from Goodwill to put them in. I think they're so cute. It has a little character to it. It almost looks like a bag, a purse or something, but it's definitely glass and it's quite heavy. So I've cleaned it out real good. And these are the rocks that I got from Dollar Tree, and I cleaned those. So I'm just gonna put some of these in here. That's what we have so far. I love the way it's looking so far. I hope they live in here. I hope they do, since it'll just be them. And then the little tree that I got. I just found this sitting on the counter in Goodwill. I don't even think she charged me for it. It didn't have a price on it, so I got that. I'm gonna put it over here behind some rocks to help hold it down. Now I have to decide where I'm gonna put this, because once I put the water in it, it's gonna be almost too heavy to be moving around. So I'm gonna look around the house real quick, decide where I wanna put this, and then fill it with water. So I'll be right back. Now, before I move the fish, I do want to organize under here better, because disorganization and uncleanliness gives me anxiety, so I have to take care of that. So as I said earlier, I got 2 buckets for when it's time to do water changes, or if something happens and I need to like put the fish somewhere real quick. I got this container for dipping water. I got this for if I need to just dip a little bit of water or get a fish out of there. So I have those 2 containers. I bought these 2 things at Dollar Tree today. Oh. So, have all my little products here, chemicals, food, glass cleaner, box for my water testing strips, this little thing here, which doesn't seem to have been great quality, but it's for moving the sand around and just doing whatever I need to do in the aquarium. Aquarium scissors for plants, aquarium tweezers, the packaging that came in, which is trash. Then I have a hook set of aquarium tweezers, a net, some food tabs in case I'm like gonna be gone for the weekend. I can just drop one of these in here and it'll feed them for a couple days. The phone number of a fish person, I don't need it anymore because I was gonna call him to see if they had guppies, but I'm not buying any more fish. Fish food. And then bottom feeder tablets for fish that bottom feed from when I had the clown plecos, but all 3 of them died. So the Cory catfish may eat these. I may drop these in every now and then just so I won't have wasted my money, but I have that. Then I have just an old towel for when I'm doing anything such as water changes or anything where water may drip or spill. I'm gonna keep a towel there. I have some extra plant lights in there, just as somewhere to store them. And that is it. Then I have a filter here, which I need to watch some videos to learn how to clean, because I'm going to try to take care of this tank all on my own without paying somebody to come in and do it. I had said I was going to pay to have somebody come in and clean the aquarium once or twice just so I can kind of see how they do it and how it's done. But I can see all that on YouTube, so I don't think I'm going to pay somebody to do it. I'm going to attempt to do it myself. Like today when I did the water changes, it wasn't bad. I didn't have any major problems doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff set up and back in here. Like I said, I just wanted to add a little organization to it. So I'm going to put a shelf here. And I have a second one. That I'm going to put here. But I still got to leave room for my towel, so I think it'll go back there just fine. Right here. So I'll put my chemicals on this side. My food over here. And I'll put these over here on this side, this food. You know what, I may recycle this and use it to sit on top of that because it has the lines, so stuff will sit on there easier. Just fold it up. I'm so creative. Okay, do this. Now, there we go. Don't have to worry about that falling down. These over here. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep my plant lights in here too. Over there. Some extra tubing. Some trash. My glass cleaner. My containers. Well, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this for when I fill up the I'm gonna use this one for when I fill up that other one. So I'll leave that out for now. This can just go here. Oh, I still gotta fit my buckets. So let's turn this around. And I actually can throw the towel in the buckets. There. And I have a container to put these in. So I'm gonna go grab that from the dishwasher and I'll be right back. I'm back. This is the container that I have just to put these things in. I wonder, will I need this for when I move those fish? Probably not. I'll probably just pour them in there. Okay, so that is all cleaned and organized. Now we're going to go get these fish moved. I found a spot for them, so we're gonna go there now. Okay, so I'm back and I found a spot that I think I'm going to keep this sorority, these female betas, and it's in my bedroom where I have my plants. Now I did decide to go ahead and bring one of those plant lights that I had stored, one of the extra ones up here, and so I just put it so that it'll be above this tank. I already have one for the plants, a big grow light in my elephant ears, so this will strictly be for these smaller plants, but mostly not strictly for the plants, but for the aquarium. So I've already added a little bit of water. I put 2 artificial plants in a seashell that I got on vacation, one of my vacations. Let me pull it in closer so you can see. So that is going to be where these girls will live until they kill each other, which I hope they do not. But if they do, this is where they'll be, because they cannot continue to affect my community in the big aquarium. So I have some more water here. I did treat the water with a product called Stress Coat, and it treats tap water so that it's safe for fish. So I'm going to go ahead and start filling this up. I may end up needing a couple of more. Well, maybe not, because I'm going to use some of the water. Yeah, I won't need any more because I'm going to use some of the water from the cups that they're in. So now I'm going to go ahead and start getting these fish in here. This is one of them. So I'm going to try to get her in there without getting all the old food and poop in here into this bowl. So let's see how this goes. And it didn't work because she wouldn't come out, but it's still a lot in here. And she seems to be okay. I may give them a little bit of food once I get them all in. Now this is the most aggressive one. The water's murky, so you really can't see her that good, but she's white. I think she may be an older one too, because she was the most aggressive. So now we're going to get her in there. Then last but not least, you won't be able to see this one that good, but this is a red one. So now we're going to get her in there. And we'll see how they do together. So here they are in their new home. Let me adjust this camera so I can. So we'll see how they do. I will definitely keep you posted. I hope that they do well, because this is my last thing to try with them. Giving them their own environment. So we'll see. We will see what happens. I may take some of this water out. Because it's a lot. Let me see if I can get it out without getting this poop in there. Get a little more out. Oh, crap. Okay, I think that's good. Now this can go in the trash. So that is it for this video. Thank you for joining me once again. Have a great rest of the day. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.